Right now, you might be surrounded by people, a buzzing phone, notifications stacking up, and yet something underneath all of that feels hollow. Like you are the only person in the world who truly gets what it is like to be you. That feeling has a name. And scientists have found it is not just an emotion, it is a survival signal. One so ancient, so hardwired into your body that ignoring it is slowly killing you. The real story of loneliness is not about being alone. It is about what your body believes being alone means. For roughly 2 million years, the humans who came before you lived in tight groups of about 150 people. Anthropologist Robin Dunbar discovered that the size of a primate's neocortex predicts almost exactly how large a social group that animal can manage. For humans, that number is 150. Your brain did not evolve for a world of billions. It evolved for a world of 150 people you knew by name. In that world, being excluded was a death sentence. No shelter you could build alone. No way to survive the predators in the dark. So your brain built an alarm to stop that from happening. That alarm is loneliness. Not a gentle nudge. A full biological emergency. Cortisol spikes. Your immune system shifts into threat mode. Everything in your body screams, "Get back to your people." Neuroscientist John Cacioppo spent over 20 years studying this at the University of Chicago. What he found changed everything. Lonely people are not just sad. They are biologically different. Genes linked to inflammation activate. Genes linked to antiviral defense slow down. The lonely body is literally bracing for a wound. Because in the ancient world, isolation almost always meant danger was coming. He called it the loneliness loop. You feel lonely. Your brain reads danger. You become hypervigilant. You read neutral faces as hostile. You pull back to protect yourself. That pulling back makes you more isolated, which makes the loneliness worse. The loop does not stop on its own. Cacioppo's research partner, Louise Hockley, showed that the same brain regions that activate during physical pain also activate during social rejection. Your brain does not distinguish between a broken bone and being left out. Both register as damage. Both demand immediate response. This is why loneliness physically hurts. Not metaphorically, literally. And here is the part nobody talks about. Loneliness is contagious. A landmark study in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that loneliness spreads through social networks like a virus, 3 degrees of separation outward. You can catch loneliness from a friend you have never met. Modern life has done something strange. It made it possible to be more connected than any human in history and more chronically lonely at the same time. In 2023, the U.S. Surgeon General declared loneliness a public health epidemic. The data was stark. Americans with no close friends had quadrupled in 2 decades, and the health cost is measurable. Chronic loneliness raises your risk of early death by 26%. Cacioppo found it is the equivalent of smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Social media gives you an audience. It does not give you a tribe. Your ancient brain knows the difference. It is scanning for eye contact, for touch, for the feeling that someone would notice if you disappeared. Harvard researchers found that what makes people feel genuinely connected is not how often they post or how many people respond. It is quality of attention. The moments when someone makes you feel truly seen. Those moments are rare now, and your nervous system is keeping score. But the loop can be broken. Cacioppo found the key is not forcing more socializing. Lonely people in more social situations often feel worse because their hypervigilant brains misread the interactions. The shift starts earlier. Small acts of genuine attention toward others, not seeking connection for yourself, but offering it first. Begin to quiet the alarm. A real conversation. Actual listening. The willingness to be vulnerable before you know if it is safe. Your brain updates its threat assessment based on evidence. Give it evidence that the world is not hostile. The ancient fear is real. 2 million years of evolutionary pressure does not vanish because you have a smartphone. But the same wiring that makes you vulnerable to loneliness also gave you something no other species can match. The ability to read a face across a room. To feel what another person feels. To build trust and belonging with a stranger. That capacity is still in you. It is just waiting to be used on purpose. Tonight, When you scroll past someone else's highlight reel and feel that hollow thing stir in your chest, you will know what it is. It is not a flaw. It is a 2 million-year-old alarm with one purpose: push you back toward your people. The question is whether you listen.